One day you will die. And the terrifying part? Most people do it twice. Once at the end, and once long before that, when they stop actually living. Look at this guy. He wakes up, turns off his alarm, and immediately opens his phone. The blue light fills the dark room. His days are a closed loop. Wake, scroll, work, scroll, sleep. Repeat. It is easy to call his inaction laziness, but that misses the mark. He wakes up every morning with a quiet, lingering feeling that something is missing. He can't quite name it, so he scrolls his screen until the feeling goes quiet. He has settled into a state of comfort, but this comfort is an imitation of life. It buries the version of him that actually had plans, masking the reality that he is letting his potential slip away entirely. Here is what nobody tells you about that comfort. The greatest prison ever built has no walls. It is a slow death wearing the mask of safety. See, your brain is not built for greatness. It's built for survival. And survival says, don't risk it. Stay small. Stay safe. Stay here. Because of that wiring, every time he thinks about starting something new, the survival instinct kicks in. A quiet voice starts asking, what if you fail? What if people laugh? What if it's too late? The resulting fear paralyzes him. To appease that fear, he tells himself he is just waiting. He waits for the perfect moment, the exact right time to finally take a risk, and that guarantees the moment never actually arrives. 5 years pass. He is in the exact same room doing the exact same scrolling. Meanwhile, the people he grew up with moved forward. The guy from his hometown started a business and built a life. Our stickman watches that success through a glowing screen and calls it luck. But luck had nothing to do with it. His peers felt the exact same biological fear, the same survival instinct telling them to hide. They simply took action anyway. Now he is left with a very specific type of pain. A quiet, private regret. The kind you don't talk about. The heavy, isolating dread that lives in your chest at 2 a.m. when the digital distractions finally fade. Choosing comfort carries a heavy price. It isn't a passive lack of movement. It's the active torment of knowing exactly what you have sacrificed for the sake of feeling safe. Eventually, the distractions stop working. The scrolling feels hollow, the noise no longer drowns out the silence, and he is forced to look up. He catches his reflection in the mirror and sees someone defeated, a person who has become a stranger through years of inaction. Standing in that silence, a cold realization hits him. If he repeats this cycle for another 5 years, the version of him that wanted to build something will be gone for good. He realizes nobody is coming to save him. There is no rescue plan. There will be no sudden, magical burst of motivation, and no perfectly aligned opportunity from the universe telling him it is time to go. The clock is ticking regardless of whether he feels ready. To break the cycle, he has to accept a brutal truth. He is entirely alone in saving himself. The internet sells a lie about what happens next. They tell you transformation feels inspiring. It doesn't. In the beginning, it feels like waking up when your eyes burn. It feels exhausting, painful, and deeply unglamorous. He fails. A lot. His form is terrible. He quits studying halfway. He falls right back to scrolling. But here is what was different. He came back. Every single time. He came back. He isn't acting because he suddenly feels motivated. Waiting for motivation is a trap. He is finally moving forward because he understands the compounding mathematical cost of quitting. 1 year passes. Look at him now. The hunched gray crusher is gone. He stands upright, moving forward with clear purpose. He doesn't have it all figured out. He is still ordinary, still making mistakes. But he has become unrecognizable to the version of himself that almost surrendered to the dark room. By rejecting comfort, he is choosing a difficult present to fund a different future. Every time he chooses the hard task over the easy scroll, he is building a version of himself that can handle the risks he used to run away from. Right now, you are probably going to do what most people do. You will watch the end of this video, feel a temporary burst of emotion, and then immediately numb it by scrolling to the next piece of content. Don't do that. Instead, identify the one specific, difficult task in your own life that you have been actively avoiding because you are waiting for the right time. You already know what it is. The difference between dying twice and truly living comes down to a single choice, and that choice will be dictated entirely by what you do in the next 10 minutes.